This is Coach Stotsenberg, and welcome to another Coach's Corner. We have in from Germany our last year's varsity girls tennis coach, Coach Megan Fulton, and our new varsity for this season, co-ed boys and girls, Coach Gonda and Coach Fu. How's everybody doing today? Good?
Doing great.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Hey, so I want to kick it off with chatting with you, Megan, about kind of just some memorable moments and a little bit of a recap of our girls tennis, CIF championship last year, first one ever, under your leadership with Coach Gonda and Coach Fu. I mean, you got any moments or things you want to share about that experience from Germany?
Yes, absolutely. I'm here from Germany. It's the evening here. I'm missing you guys big time. I'm just remembering last season, the girls they wanted to be on the court. They wanted to compete. They wanted to support each other. We had such just a fun group of girls. I'm remembering Angeli pulling out the singles match whenever we really needed it. I remember I leaned in and told her, like, okay, we really need you to step up here. And that's exactly what she did, which was awesome. Sarah kind of overcame some diversity. She was not feeling well. She had an injury. I believe it was a quad injury. And she pulled it out for us, which was really fun. But what I'm really remembering most about the season is before practices, we would get together and kind of regroup, see where we were mentally and how we were feeling. Oftentimes we'd say, let's share something that no one else here knows about you. And just those fun facts, I think it really helped us gel, and we had some good laughs. We had some great energy, and I'm missing those practices. I'm missing that.
Yeah. I do feel, just being on the outside looking in, it just felt like such a team. It felt like everybody was together. Everybody was playing to win and compete, but it was all doing it the right way. It was a special moment, I think, in girls tennis and Firebird team sports to see them kind of come together. Coach Gonda, what about you? What do you have memorable moment of the year?
I just think of that Francis Parker match where we had to count games. It was so close. And then we played Francis Parker again and beat them, no problem. So whatever we went through with that count, like that close game, helped us come to the next one that we were just like ready to go. So it was cool. I just remember turning to Sophie and being like, "You've got to win." And she was like, "Yeah, I'm with you." And like just a solid moment where the team truly came together and like stood at the fences and we're like, "Yeah, let's go." And I'm missing gatherings, but us all gathering around the court to cheer on those final matches when we were close.
I love it.
For sure. Yeah.
Hey, and Coach Fu, how about you?
Hey, so other than the Francis Parker game, I remember our CIF championship game. That match was intense. So I just remember trying to go in between games and just pump up our players. There's ups and downs, but we still need to hold our heads high and believe in ourselves, and we did. And also, I want to thank our parents. Our parents is such a supportive part of our program. So kudos to them. And I mean, that's definitely one part that we have such a successful program.
Yeah. I remember driving the bus with the girls down to that CIF match, and I mean, they were focused. It was so cool to see. So cool to see. Well, I think I don't know if there's anything anybody wants to add about, I think the thing that I saw is just that culture piece. And I don't know, is there like one thing that you did that you think, I mean, you talked about it, Megan, in terms of the culture, but I know this group was kind of scattered at first and you brought them together. And was that the players, the coaches? Was there a kind of a core philosophy that you had to kind of help them come together? Can you think about something like that?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that was all the girls. They were awesome. Of course, Coach Joe and Coach Amy, you guys were it too. But the girls they wanted that. They wanted to be on the courts. Their desire to get better. I think goal setting at the beginning was huge for us.
Yeah.
And I remember saying at our very first meeting, we really didn't know each other. And we all sat down together and I said, I believe you guys can win CIF. I absolutely. And they all looked at me like I was crazy. Like I literally, they did not believe that at all. But I think just putting it out there, and the girls, they did it. They worked hard in practice every day. They came out, even whenever it was a really difficult match. La Jolla Country Day, that's tough. That's really tough. But the girls kept their heads up and they kept grinding, and they're awesome.
I love it. Well, I kind of last piece is, obviously Coach Gonda and Coach Fu are now our varsity boys and girls. For those that don't know, we're in our spring season. We're going to be a co-ed program. We don't know 100% what that looks like, but pretty exciting. Gonda, Fu, what do you think? You excited for a boys and girls co-ed varsity program that you're going to run?
I am more excited than nervous. A little bit of both. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Joe.
I think that the start of the boys last year, we slowly were like gaining momentum and figuring out what we wanted to be as a team. And so I'm hoping we can use that small momentum to help join the girls team that's pretty established. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to have just as much good energy and enthusiasm as we did in the girls season. I don't know what winning will look like. I don't, but I would always shoot to win.
Yeah. You would have been proud, Megan. Coach Fu and Coach Gonda were definitely putting the boys on track in the same culture and way that you ran the girls. Is pretty cool to see.
I love it. I am proud. That's awesome. And I only see putting the boys and girls together, that's just going to elevate both of them. It is absolutely going to elevate both of them. I think that the girls can sometimes, they can step back and say, this is what we experienced before. I think the boys can come with different experiences and share. And I really just see it as a good thing.
Love it. Well, the finale, let's do kind of something you want to leave our Firebird community with, a little parting words. Coach Fu, we'll start with you. What do you got?
Oh, parting words. Wow. I say just set a goal, keep our heads high, and just we move to our goal and we'll accomplish it.
Love it. Coach Gonda, how about you?
Play tennis. Truly, just go play tennis. I think that right now we're needing exercise and interaction as much as we can, and tennis is a pretty good one to go and be safe and play.
Love it. And then Megan, the finale, we miss you. We know you're in an amazing place in Germany with the family. What do you got for us?
I miss you guys big time. I am excited to get back to San Diego. I'm looking forward to more traveling, but I miss you. I say, kind of bouncing off what Coach Joe said, just go for it. Tennis is the perfect sport right now for the situation. There is so much going on off the courts and behind the scene. Whenever you guys walk out on the court, leave it off the court. Walk in and focus on the tennis ball, focus on what you need to do in that present moment, and be thankful. It is something that we lost. We weren't able to play tennis for a while, and it's something that I feel so grateful, and I know that a lot of you are feeling really grateful to just be back on the tennis court, to have the opportunity to be with friends, be with peers, be with your teachers. It really does feel like a gift. And so take advantage and just go for it. Leave it on the tennis court. Leave the bad stuff behind, walk out in the court and have a great time.
I love it. Coaches, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's awesome. Go Firebirds.
Go Firebirds.
Woo.